Ladies and gentlemen, Quinton Flynn! And now the story of Little Red Riding Hood. Once upon a time, there was a little girl who was loved by everyone, but most of all, by her grandmother, who gave her a lovely red velvet riding cape. She wore it always and became known as Little Red Riding Hood. When her grandmother got sick, her mother packed her a basket of cake and wine and told Little Red Riding Hood to bring it to her.
Her mother told her, "Go straight to your grandma's and do not leave the path." She said she wouldn't.
But on the way to her grandmother's, a wolf stopped to talk to her.
"Where are you going?" asked the wolf.
"Why, I'm going to my grandmother's to bring her some cake and wine, for she is sick," she replied. The wolf came up with a plan.
"Why don't you also go and pick her some flowers?" asked the wolf.
Little Red Riding Hood hesitated. She didn't know, but she did know that her grandmother loved flowers, so often to the woods she went to pick a beautiful bouquet of flowers. As the wolf ran ahead to her grandmother's house and devoured her grandmother in one big gulp, he quickly put on her clothes and laid in waiting for Little Red Riding Hood.
Little Red never noticed a thing as she burst cheerfully into her grandmother's house.
"Come here, my dear," said the wolf, as Little Red approached the bed.
"Oh, Grandma, what big ears you have!"
"The better to hear you with, my dear."
"My, what big eyes you have!"
"The better to see you with, my dear."
"Oh, what a terribly big mouth you have!"
"The better to eat you with, my dear."
And with that, the wolf swallowed her into his belly, smiled, and fell asleep. Just then, a hunter passing by noticed the commotion and burst into the house. He saw the sleeping wolf, sliced open his stomach, pulled Little Red Riding Hood and her grandmother out. While they all hugged with joy, the hunter packed the wolf's stomach with stones and sewed him back up. And when the wolf awoke, he tried to run, but the stones in his stomach were so heavy that he died. And the rest lived happily ever after. Bonus: the hunter peeled the wolf's skin off and wore it home. Hunter, teeth home no more!